Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Standard Gaming here, and today I just kind of want to talk to you guys about what I want to see in the next Call of Duty and what I want it to be and time era, and all that kind of stuff. Just pretty much the basic general stuff I want to see in that game and have in that game. So, as you all are probably aware, Treyarch is making this next Call of Duty, and just like it was speculated for, after Advanced Warfare was announced and all that, everyone pretty much knew Treyarch was going to be making it. And that is, for me, my favorite game developer, actually. And so I'm actually really looking forward to it, and this is kind of what I'm thinking about this next game, and time era wise. So I want it, a lot of people wanted to look at this failure here, but I want it to be set in the Vietnam War era. I know a lot of people would want World War II, and I wouldn't actually mind that either, but I know the Call of Duty community, everyone's asking for a World War II game, but I can personally guarantee you guys that, they're going to get a World War II game and they're going to realize that, all the assault rifles except for maybe just a few are semi-automatic, and they're going to hate that. No one's, they're not going to be able to rush around like they can in Vids Warfare, and they're going to be like, asking for, hey, I didn't want World War II, I didn't ask for this, I don't want World War II Call of Duty ever again. It's not going to sell because it's World War II, so I don't think Treyarch's going to be dumb enough to make that excuse me, dumb enough to make that business move, knowing because World War II, sorry, not World War II, World War One, that didn't sell very many copies, mainly because it was a World War II game and people just experienced Call of Duty Modern Warfare, also known as COD 4 to us veteran COD players, but yeah, World War didn't sell because everyone liked their full auto modern era guns, and so they didn't want to, change, go astray from that. So I don't think from a business standpoint as one that Treyarch's not going to do it. Next up, another reason I don't think they're going to do it is, they know the Call of Duty community. Like I was saying, they ask, let's say, let's use Advanced Warfare for example. During Call of Duty Ghost life cycle last year, everyone was like, hey, change, I want, give me, look, you just read that, dude, but they like, Call of Duty is the same thing every year, and I don't really necessarily agree with them. Yeah, it's called, you can't really change up a first-person shooter, especially that's a franchise, like a ton anyway. Yeah, new maps, new guns, but that's pretty much all you can do. You don't want a ton of change. But Sledgehammer comes in and they decide, they're like, hey, you guys want change? We're gonna give you change. Brought in exosuits, the super fast gameplay. They brought in supply drops, which I really love, and it's like, the Call of Duty community asked for that change, and they got it, and now, look what they're doing. Just go look at YouTube comments and Twitter feeds and Reddit, and you're gonna see. Everyone's all over there complaining now, they don't want the exosuit back in the next Call of Duty, Sledgehammer, messed up. They got the change that they asked for, and look where it got them. Nowhere, Everyone always complains about it, so... Next up, after that, I guess the Call of Duty community messing everybody up and all that. So, why do I want it in Vietnam? Well, Black Ops, you guys know if you played it, it was a Vietnam mixed with Cold War, and I believe a little. Actually, I think that was, oh yeah, Lester campaign and a little bit of World War II in it. So that was that era. The guns that I love, the gameplay I love, everything in that game I really did enjoy. So that was probably one of my actual favorite Call of Duties. It's kind of like a three-way tie. I don't really know, like Black Ops 2, MW2 definitely, and Black Ops. I don't really know what I would pick. So yeah, I mean, that was just a really good era for Call of Duty in my opinion, and I think we should go back in the past to that. Maybe that'd be great in my opinion. And next up, in this kind of little commentary here, what do I want from Advanced Warfare in the next Call of Duty? So I really do like the exosuits, but I kind of miss being in the past. So some of it can maybe tie like an alternate reality and throw exosuits in. Yeah, I don't think that'll really happen, but if it does, that'd be pretty cool. But so I'd rather have Vietnam though over exosuits. So Vietnam, we're gonna have that, I guess. Let's go ahead and roll with that. What do I want to see from Advanced Warfare, even other past Call of Duties? So I want field orders to be back. You guys probably remember that from Call of Duty Ghost. Oh, actually, I'll throw some gameplay of that in here because I was playing Call of Duty Ghost the other day. Just have some nostalgia. So I'm about to show you guys real quick, if you don't remember what advanced supply drops, what field orders are. Alright guys, as you can see down there in the bottom left corner, it says field orders earn 1 kill by jumping. So I'm going to go here and try to get a jump shot real quick on that guy. And I do, so therefore down there at the bottom right of the screen, I earn a care package. And so therefore I'm going to pull that out right there on the side. I was like, wait a second, this is Advanced Warfare, I actually got to throw it. So make sure it's clear over here. I'm going to throw down my care package that I earned for this. And this isn't really, I was warming up on Ghost, so I'm not doing the greatest, but yeah, so earn my care package, wait for it, and pick up a SATCOM. Remember that nightmare. No UAVs, but SATCOMs. So yeah, that's basically what field orders were in Call of Duty Ghosts. So I'd really like to have that back. That was a fun reward and gave you something to strive for in that game. If you saw it on the ground, you're like, hey, cool, I'm about to get a care package or something cool like that. So now I don't necessarily want it to contain like a DNA bomb or a Kim strike or whatever. I just, want them to, nice little, maybe a UAV or a systematic or whatever, counter UAV or whatever. So that would be pretty cool in my opinion to have those back. I think it was a mistake not bringing those back in Advanced Warfare. But yeah, most people don't complain about it because it was kind of a small detail. But yeah, that's something I would like to see back from Advanced Warfare, from Call of Duty Ghosts into, let's just call it Black Ops 3. Because, well, I'm not going to call it Black Ops 3. I don't call it the next COD because we don't even know what it's going to be. We have no hints or anything yet, so. Now, I'd also like to be able to see the lean feature brought back from Call of Duty Ghosts. You could lean around corners and all that, and check see if stuff was safe, and it kind of gave you a little tactical advantage if you knew how to use it right. So, I'd like to see that back. It wasn't a big game-changing thing, so if it doesn't come back, yeah, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Definitely want to see DLC weapons come back. I'm pretty sure they will. It's been in the last 2 Call of Duties. That's always a nice feature for weapons. Next up, I think we should have get supply drops back. Now, supply drops are a feature that was just recently added into Advanced Warfare, and it's pretty much like a loot type thing. So that whole idea is one of the best ideas Call of Duty has ever had. I think it's great. Like, here's a supply drop. You always get that thrill of, hey, what am I gonna get in this thing that I'm about to open up? It's a pretty cool feeling in my opinion. So. Like, you guys know that feeling where you open up a supply drop, you're like, am I gonna get a good elite weapon? Am I about to get an awesome thing right here? You never know, and you get that maybe Obsidian Steed or that Speakeasy, and that just, you're like so excited, and you just want to go in and play. So, from a business standpoint, it makes sense. Get more people playing their games, and so that'd be really cool in my opinion. So, I want the return of really good, powerful kill streaks. Like, the Paladin's pretty good, but I don't want them to overheat or have to reload. Like, they've never had to do that in the past. So, that's something I definitely want back. Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks are the best. Please bring those back, Treyarch. Even Black Ops 2 kill streaks were good. So, yeah, if those would come back, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some negatives of stuff that I don't want to see again. Skill-based matchmaking needs to go back to what it used to be, because if I want to play rank play against actual tryhards and good people, if I want to play like against tryhards and good people, I'm gonna go play rank play, because that's what I play rank play for, is play against good players to improve my own skills. So that's something I definitely do want to see, and it would be really nice if I could. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. Hopefully that'll be gone in the next Call of Duty, and I think Treyarch's smart enough to not to do that, because yeah, it welcomes in the old Call of Duty, like not old Call of Duty, new Call of Duty players for the series, but it doesn't, doesn't allow for the old Call of Duty players to just go ahead and stomp on the new players like we used to. And that's how I got better. I remember I started off terrible, like a .2 KD or something like that, for my first few weeks or whatever. It was bad online. I was getting destroyed. But, eventually I learned, and I got better, and, now I can go double positive pretty much every game fairly easily. So, yeah, next, I guess, let's see here. What else is there to really talk about? That's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's kind of what I want to see in this next Call of Duty, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and go and let me know in the comments what you want to be in the next Call of Duty. So, yeah. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, go ahead and follow me down on Twitter. The link will be down below in the description. And as always, hope you guys all have a wonderful day.